7 here in the National Football League. It'll be a fun day today in the NFC. We got a matchup between the Atlanta Falcons and the Washington Redskins here in Washington, D.C., home in FedEx Stadium, home of the Washington Redskins. Welcome to the booth. On Title 51, this season, the Atlanta Falcons scored over 30-plus points in last season and defeated the Washington Redskins, and Julio Jones scored his first touchdown of the season against the Washington Redskins. And here, two teams to get together, but Alex Smith, for the big news for the Washington Redskins, Alex Smith is out with a broken leg. He's going to be out for the rest of the season. But the starter Mark Sanchez, who's been taking over quarterback position for Alex Smith, and Alex Smith was traded from the Kansas City Chiefs to the Washington Redskins, and what a pickup he was by the general manager of this team. So in Week 7 here in the National Football League, this will be a great matchup in the NFC here on Fox. Welcome to FedEx Stadium, home in Washington, D.C., home of the Washington Redskins. We get ready for the matchup in Week 7 between the Atlanta Falcons and the Washington Redskins here today in an NFC showdown here on Fox. And the Washington Redskins won the toss, they deferred, so Atlanta will get the ball to start the first half. And here we go. Dustin Hopkins kicks it away. Marvin Hall takes it out of the 10. He's getting blocks. Stays on his feet. He went backward a bit. He's going to be down to the 25-yard line. And with Adrian Peterson, bring him down. And here comes Matt Ryan to lead the Falcons offense. Incredible week last week over the Washington Redskins. And Ryan throws his first completion to Julio Jones, who scored his first touchdown here last season. Has a fresh set of downs with a 23-yard completion for a first down. Trying to throw. Finds his man, Devontae Freeman, down near the Washington 30. 2 plays, 2 first downs, and this time it's Devontae Freeman out of the backfield for a gain of about 29 on the pickup. What a throw by Matt Ryan. He was working against Josh Norman. A few seasons ago, he went to the Carolina Panthers, and now he's doing great here in Washington. He's been a big development this year. Julio Jones on the reception, 2-yard completion, and it's a second down and 8 coming up. Ryan to throw, and downfield wide open. Austin Hooper's got it. Touchdown. It was Mason Foster who was on the coverage on Austin Hooper. A 27-yard touchdown pass, best for Matt Ryan this season against the Washington Redskins. And Austin Hooper was working against Mason Foster. And really the throw threw him open on that play. Bide Austin Hooper a little time, and he dumps it off to Hooper for a 27-yard completion for a touchdown. Bryant's kick is good. 7-0 over the Redskins here today. We get ready for the Washington Redskins on offense with Mark Sanchez to lead the offense on the field. He's a backup quarterback to Alex Smith, who suffered a leg injury to keep him out of the season. And Perrine takes a knee into the end zone. Mark Sanchez is back in the lineup with Adrian Peterson. Play action. Sanchez throws downfield. It's caught by Crowder, and Crowder is off to the races. Jamison Crowder. What a great catch. Great throw by Mark Sanchez, who went to the New York Jets for a couple of seasons, and now he's on this team, and he's been a big development. He's just another quarterback for Alex Smith's arsenal. for this offense. Adrian Peterson in the backfield. Handoff to Peterson, split wide to the left. Breaks a tackle, still going. Down inside the 25, out of bounds. 2 plays and 2 first downs. This offense is on the move. Play fake. Sanchez wants to go over the middle. It's intercepted. Ricardo Allen. He's going to be down at the 14-yard line. Just when the Redskins had a nice thing going, Mark Sanchez throws an interception. It was over the middle with safety help over the top to Ricardo Allen and Jamison Crowder. It's a turnover defensively for Atlanta here on this drive. Ryan screen out the back door to Hooper, and Hooper takes it inside the 20 with a gain of 12. A couple of seasons ago, Julio Jones scored his first touchdown of the season along with the Redskins, and Tevin Coleman turns on the Jets, and he's out close to midfield. It's about the 48-yard line. This is not the Redskins defense we're used to seeing. Ryan takes it himself, and Ryan, using his speed, down the sideline and slides at the 20. Matt Ryan using his legs. He had a nice gain on that first down play. A 32-yard rush for Matt Ryan. Huge play for the Falcons. Matt Ryan, who's known not to be a typical running quarterback, not like Russell Wilson or Cam Newton, but he's using his legs for a huge first down for Atlanta. Meanwhile, Taylor Gabriel has a reception, good for 23 yards. Ryan wants to take it himself, in for the touchdown. Matt Ryan. Ryan on a quarterback sneak. Takes it into the score. Matt Bryant with the extra point. And the extra point is good. With Matt Ryan throwing his first touchdown pass, used his legs for a touchdown of a 3-yard rushing touchdown. His second since 2012. Chris Thompson in the backfield and a tailback. Play fake. Going deep, and he's intercepted again. Desmond Trufant. And Trufant comes down with an interception. Second interception of the game in the first half. And this time it's Desmond Trufant, the Washington Husky. Sanchez was going for his receiver, Jamison Crowder. And Trufant jumps his route in double coverage. They play 220 Tampa around Crowder. Try to go to his main target, but it doesn't work. Ryan, nobody open. Ryan throws downfield. It's complete to Taylor Gabriel inside the 10-yard line. And Taylor Gabriel picks up a first down for the Falcons. Matt Ryan was rushing out to his left and throws a pass for Taylor Gabriel. That he buyed Gabriel a little time. And again, there goes that play action. The Falcons are known for play action. It makes it they do so well here. Ryan can't find anyone. Looking in the end zone. Nearly picked. DJ Swearinger was on the coverage on Julio Jones, former Arizona Cardinal. Had excellent coverage. Over the middle, pass caught. Freeman inside the 2. 3rd and goal. Coleman in fullback. And Coleman into the end zone. Atlanta touchdown. Coleman was in for 6. The Falcons are averaging over 7 yards to carry this season. And that's been a big development this year for both these running backs and the whole team for the Atlanta Falcons. 21-0. They forced 2 turnovers, and they turned those 2 turnovers into 14 points. 2 interceptions today for Ricardo Allen and Desmond Trufant. Kareem was on the coverage. And here comes the Washington offense on the field. Sanchez to throw over the middle, and it's caught by Adrian Peterson, who spent a couple of seasons with the Minnesota Vikings. And he's been a big development in this run game for the Washington Redskins, for this offense. Sanchez gets hit on the play, nearly sacked. He almost forced a fumble there. Vic Beasley allowing the pressure on Mark Sanchez. Nobody within miles. The ball was out. I don't know why the referees didn't call that play. That ball was clearly out. Over the middle, pass caught. Jordan Reed, the tight end, his first reception inside the 35 for a 15-yard completion for a first down. Sanchez wants to fire, and it's incomplete. Maurice Harris couldn't haul that one in. Excellent coverage by the defense. There you go. Watch this defense. This is this nitro defense we saw against Dallas a week ago, and this guy Robert Alford, he's been great for this defense, and this secondary for the Atlanta Falcons has been incredible this offseason. Between periods, meanwhile, Jordan Reed makes the catch, and it's 3rd down and 1 for the Redskins. Reed is in motion. Sanchez finds his man, Maurice Harris, inside the 45, almost to the 50-yard line. Jordan Reed is tight end, who already has a couple of receptions in this game, and this offense is starting to click now, for the most part. Sanchez pressure throws. He's got his man Jordan Reed for a first down. Deion Jones was in on the coverage, and the Falcons have all 3 of their timeouts. The Redskins have 1, so they got to be careful not to turn it over against this Falcons defense. This defensive line for the Falcons is great in the pass rush for the most part, and Ross Sanchez is sacked back on Atlanta's side of the 50. A loss of 9, and back down on the field was Grady Jarrett. Grady Jarrett came in with a pressure on Mark Sanchez. Actually, it was Bruce Irvin, the first guy there. Couple of seasons with the Oakland Raiders, and what a pickup he was by Thomas Dimitroff to really solidify this defense for the Falcons, this pass rush, along with Vic Beasley in it. And Sanchez is sacked again. For another sack, and Bruce Irvin again, along with Grady Jarrett. The first guy there was Bruce Irvin. This guy is making a difference. He's a great pass rush outside. and coming off the block and getting a hit on Sanchez. And it's fourth down. Redskins have a three and out, and the Falcons have a fair catch holding by Andre Roberts inside the 20. Ryan wants to go deep this time, but Julio Jones. He goes Julio Jones. He has his first touchdown, and it is touchdown. A leader's unselfishness get rewarded. Julio Jones shows you why he's so special. When he gets so far down the field with his speed, there's no way you're going to be able to capture him. And Matt Ryan throws a beautiful pass to Julio, and Julio's in for the score. Well, there you go, Atlanta. Julio's in the end zone. Bryant, the extra point is good. It's a 28-0 lead, halftime lead, and it's with about one tick left on the clock. The Visa halftime report's coming up. Matt Bryant's kick to Perrine, and Perrine takes a shot by Trufant, and that's the end of the first half. Visa halftime report's in right now. And for the Visa halftime report here in the NFC, meanwhile in the NFC, the Saints at the Seahawks in Central Link Field against Russell Wilson and company, and the Saints and the Seahawks are tied with 31 in overtime here today. Both quarterbacks have ridiculous numbers with a 128.5, and that's off the charts. That's a passer rating. And the Rams are at the Philadelphia Eagles, and that's going to be a great game here in America's Game of the Week with Joe Buck and Troy Aikman on the comment here on Fox. And meanwhile, in the AFC, the Bills at the Oakland Raiders, and that'll be a great game with Derek Carr and Tyrod and Josh Allen, the rookie quarterback, and here on CBS. And last but not least, the Texans at the Pittsburgh Steelers, and what a game that would be in the AFC between Ben Roethlisberger and the Texans, who are coming off a great start here for their team in their division. And that's it for the Visa halftime report. Meanwhile, the Redskins get the ball to start the first half with Matt Bryant to kick it away to start the first half. And here we go. This opening possession for both of these teams, I think, is big to start this second half. The Falcons, of course, they want to continue with momentum. Great job to end that half by the defense. Can the offense run the ball, the play-action passing, things that did so well there in the first half? And more importantly, can the Redskins defense make a stop and let this Falcons offense know that they're going to have to continue to play the ball back to this offense? Sanchez throws, and the pass caught. Maurice Harris to start the first half with a gain of 6. Here in the first half, there's been a lot of turnovers offensively for the Redskins. Sanchez throwing 2 interceptions in this game, and Ricardo Allen and Desmond Trufant and the whole defense is putting on a show against this offense for the Redskins, allowing to put pressure on Mark Sanchez. This is not the offense we seen coming a few seasons ago. And Sanchez gets sacked from Vic Beasley. This defense is unlike any other. They're top 10 in the National Football League, and Vic Beasley shows you why. And he's a great pass rush, along with Bruce Irvin in this defensive backfield for Atlanta. That's a great sack. Legal hit over the middle. Pass is caught. Jordan Reed, what a catch! for Redskins first down at the Falcons 40-yard line. Mark Sanchez throws a nice pass. He buys Sanchez a little time and makes a great catch. Close to about the 40-yard line. He's going to be down at the 39. And Chris Thompson in the backfield in that tailback. Adrian Peterson spinning his way for another first down. Inside the 48. What a move in the hole from Adrian Peterson. This is why he's so special. The guy who spent a couple of seasons with the Minnesota Vikings, and he's been a big development for this run game for the Redskins. And he's so special in this backfield along for this Redskins offense. Sanchez fires backside open is Adrian Peterson. His first catch of the day. A gain of 3. Actually a gain of 4. Second and 6. Play fake by Sanchez. Can't find anyone downfield, and it's almost picked off. Keanu Neal and Brian Poole went on the coverage. And it's third down. You see Mark Sanchez, he on the play fake, and Sanchez couldn't find anyone. He thinks about running, and that ball was just hanging up in the air. And Keanu Neal able to knock this ball out, and that ball was up for grabs. Keanu Neal, the safety, who came in as a draft pick from Florida, and that he could have almost came away with an interception to start the second half. And between periods, meanwhile, Sanchez gets hit on the play while throwing it. There you go. Watch Vic Beasley. He's a powerful guy, along with Grady Jarrett and Bruce Irvin. Nobody was blocking him. Moses was coming off the block. You got 2 guys assigned to 1. You got 2 guys assigned to 1. You just cannot get beat outside. What usually happens on those types of plays, you almost can create a fumble. Vic Beasley was able to create the pressure, and Way kicks it away. Andre Roberts won't return it. And here comes Matt Ryan of the Falcons. What a start here in the first half for Atlanta, throwing a few touchdown passes for Julio Jones. And downfield is Austin Hooper inside the 35. Clinton Dix was in on the coverage. Clinton Dix, who spent a couple of seasons with the Packers. He was released by the Packers, and Clinton Dix was recruited by the Redskins to play for their defense. But DJ Swearinger brings him down. But Matt Ryan, showing that he's one of the best quarterbacks in the league for the most part. Ryan over the middle, pass caught Gabriel inside the 20, down to the 19-yard line of the Redskins. They're just everywhere. You don't know what to do with them. Ryan on a simple play action pass and throws a quick throw to Gabriel and makes a great catch between 2 defenders. Preston Smith was on the tackle along with DJ Swearinger over the middle. So far, no answers for Julio Jones in this entire offense for the Atlanta Falcons, for the Redskins. In between periods, Gabriel almost came up with a touchdown. And the young receiver was absolutely wide open. Matt Ryan had a world of time and throws a pass that nearly could have been a touchdown. Josh Norman was not in great coverage for the defense. Julio on the reception. Third down and 3. And a timeout by the Falcons to sort things over here offensively. The Falcons' run game has been incredible this offseason. The run game was a great effect against the Saints and the Dallas Cowboys. Devontae Freeman on the carry. Freeman on the carry again. 2nd and goal for Atlanta. The run game's been effective for the offense. Devontae Freeman is a great guy out of the backfield. And Freeman dives into the end zone for the touchdown. Smart play by the offensive line, creating blocks. You see Alex Mack, the center, and brings Mason Foster down. Mason Foster was looking for a flag. A lot of pushing. There was some pushing and shoving on the play, but Mason Foster was looking for a flag on Alex Mack, but he's not going to get one. Alex Mack has really solidified this offensive line. He was a great pickup by Thomas Dimitroff from the Cleveland Browns, a 5-time Pro Bowl center, and he's been a big development for this offense. He's made some big time blocks to get this running game going. And here comes the Redskins offense. A lot of turnovers offensively from Mark Sanchez. Not allowing to get it, but he's able to create catches. Doxson was on the coverage. Was on with a catch. Josh Doxson, who hasn't been targeted yet for this offense. We've seen a lot of receptions with Jordan Reed and Maurice Harris and Jamison Crowder, and now Adrian Peterson out of the backfield. And this guy, Josh Doxson, had his first reception of the game. Play action. Sanchez is sacked. Sanchez is having a frustrating afternoon. Vic Beasley, no answers for this from Vic Beasley, and he's a weapon for this defense for Richard Smith, a guy who had 15.5 sacks a couple of seasons ago, one shy of John Abraham's franchise record, and last season over 25.5 sacks last season, and here this season. He's been creating turnovers defensively. Some movement prior to the snap with the play clock at 4. Handoff to Peterson, and it's 4th down. Only with a gain of 2. And the Redskins are going for 2nd down and 4th down and 4. Over the middle, pass is caught wide open as Jordan Reed, able to convert on 4th down. And the Redskins are on the move. Empty backfield for the Redskins. Over the middle, pass is incomplete for Maurice Harris. Paul Warlow on the coverage. And that ball looked like it was a dangerous pass. Almost could have been picked off. And Paul Warlow is a great linebacker along with Devondre Campbell and Deion Jones. Some fast linebackers in this game for the Falcons between periods. Meanwhile, Maurice Harris comes up with the catch and it's short, 6 yards shy of a 1st down. Brought down by a guy there with probably Desmond Trufant, and was on the tackle on Jamison Crowder. 4th down and 4, and 8 seconds left. The clock continues to run. The Redskins have only 1 timeout left, so they're not going to use it. And there's a turnover on downs. And the Falcons are going to win it here today in Washington. Why not? Victory formation for the offense, and the Falcons have a great win today, and what a performance by the defense. The Falcons are in first place in their division, remain in first place. And what a game here in Stadium here in Washington, D.C. The Falcons with 35 consecutive points, 2 interceptions, and a bunch of forced fumbles by Vic Beasley. And a couple of sacks today for Vic Beasley. What a performance here today for the Atlanta Falcons. And coming up in the State Farm postgame shows coming up. We'll see you next week with the Los Angeles Rams in the Coliseum in California. What a game that will be in week 9. The Falcons have a bye week next week, and what a game that will be against the Rams. And that will be a great game.